Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're taking a look at a really fascinating case study in modern marketing. It's for a product that claims it can attract money to you with something called a Billionaire Brainwave. Now, we're not here to review the product itself. What we're going to do is deconstruct the powerful way it's being sold. Let's dive in.
So this is the hook, right? It's incredibly bold. It's super specific, 7 seconds, and it promises this massive result with almost no effort. A 7-second ritual that attracts money. I mean, a claim like that is designed to just stop you in your tracks and make you think, wait, what? How could that possibly work?
And that question, how could that work, leads us right into our first section, the Billionaire Promise. This is all about how they frame the main benefit in a way that's just so simple, powerful, and, well, something almost everyone wants.
The language here is really deliberate. It's active, it's empowering. You're not just, wishing for money. You are activating a part of yourself that's supposedly already there, your billionaire brainwave. It kind of suggests this hidden potential that only this product can unlock for you. It feels both mystical and kind of scientific at the same time.
Now, this part is really clever because they just start knocking down every possible reason you might have to say no. Are you worried it's too complicated? Nope, it's simple enough for a child. Think you need to buy special gear? Nah, no equipment needed. Don't have time to go anywhere? Perfect, you can do it at home. It makes this incredible promise feel incredibly easy to get.
Okay, so you've got a huge promise that sounds unbelievably easy. The very next step in the playbook is to package it all up into an irresistible offer. Let's break down how they do that.
The very first price you see is nearly $1,000. This is a classic marketing strategy called price anchoring. By setting that initial value so high, every price you see after that is going to feel like a massive, massive discount. It makes the final price seem like an absolute bargain.
And what a drop! The price just gets slashed. You often see a few prices crossed out on the way down, just to reinforce this idea that you're getting a really good deal. I mean, psychologically, going from almost $1,000 down to just $49, that's a powerful journey.
But they don't even stop there. The final price, the today just for price, that adds a layer of urgency. It's not just $39, it's $39 for you right now. This is all about encouraging you to make a decision on the spot before you have a chance to talk yourself out of it.
And here's the last piece of the puzzle, the emotional punch. An abstract promise of getting rich is one thing, but a real, relatable story about buying a dream home and making your partner speechless, that makes the benefit feel so much more tangible and real.
Hey, before we jump into the science they claim is behind all this, just a quick thought. If you're finding this kind of breakdown interesting, we actually do a lot more explainers on all sorts of topics. You can find them all over on our official website. The link is waiting for you in the description.
So we have this huge promise and this irresistible offer. But in this day and age, that's not always enough. People want to see some proof. And this brings us to the science that's used to back up these pretty extraordinary claims.
To build credibility, the sales page lists a whole bunch of scientific studies, a lot of them from sources like PubMed. The titles sound super complex and authoritative, right? The neuroscience of socioeconomic inequality, neuroplasticity within and between functional brain networks, things like that. Showing this kind of formal research gives the whole thing an air of legitimacy.
Okay, this slide really gets to the heart of it. There's this crucial gap. On one side, you have this simple, almost magical claim of a 7-second ritual. And on the other, you've got these dense, complex academic papers about brain development and meditation. The marketing implies a direct link between the two, even though the studies themselves don't make that specific claim at all. So let's pull all these pieces together. What's the big takeaway from deconstructing this whole sales strategy? This last section is all about reading between the lines to see the architecture of persuasion that's at play here.
This whole thing is really a masterclass in what you could call persuasion architecture. It's a system. It starts with the really emotional promise, makes it seem super easy to get, packages it in an urgent offer, and then props the whole thing up with the authority of science. So look, the really crucial point of this entire explainer isn't about whether this one product works or not. It's about recognizing a really powerful formula when you see it. It's this classic mix of appealing to your emotions through stories and appealing to authority using scientific-sounding evidence. And that combination, it's incredibly persuasive.
Honestly, just understanding these techniques makes you a much smarter consumer. If you want to dig into this topic a little deeper and see the source material for this explainer, including links to some of those studies, we've put it all together for you on our official website. And as always, the link is right there for you in the description.
So I'll leave you with this final critical question to think about. When a promise feels magical, what does the proof actually tell us? Taking a moment to really examine the connection between a claim and its evidence, well, that's a pretty invaluable skill to have. Thanks for watching.